Fall's cool and everything, but the leaves all over the vehicles after I just cleaned them off last night. Come on, fall down already. We all know what's gonna happen. Just get on with it already. I literally had these things all clean just last night, and then I come out and look at this. You just live in the woods, they say. It'll be fun, they say. Luckily, all the trucks are ceramic coated, so making them clean again isn't all that challenging. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, guys, we just gotta get stuff done. This continuous evolution of the Kelderman lift kit that we're gonna be jumping back into today, and hopefully the goal is to get that thing sitting on its own air. That's the objective. We gotta power it, we gotta run the lines, we gotta hook up all the electrical, we gotta finish off a few things with the rear, then hopefully we can get it on the ground. That is if I can find a set of wheels. I just wanted to let you guys know that Dream Diesel giveaway number 13. This truck, with its 2 turbos, 700 horsepower, 1000 horsepower transmission, 2414 specialty forged wheels, and $10,000 cash, ends in just 2 days. And right now, 10 times entries are live again. So my procrastination nation, I encourage that you guys grab your entries if you want a chance to take this beaut home. Naturally, I would drive it to the shop today, but it's just disgusting out. And the Denali is absolutely filthy. I've been meaning to clean this thing. So we're gonna take the already really dirty truck. Kind of like the sensible thing to do.
Whoa, that's not who left off here. What's going on, guys? Still a foggy morning out, and you know, I made fun of Jack for not being able to find words, but now here we are. Bet you weren't expecting me. Jack had to run back to his house and watch the little man for a little bit. I'm here at the shop now. Just picked up some things from John down at Peach Bottom, which are looking absolutely fantastic. We're gonna do a very tedious job of cleaning up the headlights. So we gotta take the lens here, carefully, not touch the inside of it, and get all of that plastic cleaned up off the edge. So we can get a nice seal back together with our black silicone when we put the headlights back together. Let's get to it. Got all the headlight stuff cleaned up. There's a few things that we got back from Sean that we can start putting on. We already got the mirrors on. Those look absolutely amazing. That being said, we have some of the other stuff that we can put on, like our tinted third brake light. I was gonna try and put the tail lights back in, but our bed's kind of chilling right there. With that being said, I can't, it's electronic, so I can't really. In order to get to these screws, you gotta have the tailgate down. Play around with that in a little bit. Might be able to put the badge back on. Right now, let's do the third brake light. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's the rest of the headlight. It's a headlight, guys, in case you didn't know. I just thought I'd let you know that that's a headlight. Since the rest of this is tinted from our good buddy Sean, I think I'm gonna paint the heads of these black just so they blend in and don't stick out quite as much. If I can get down from here. Whoop. Awesome, got that all fitted up, all bolted down nice and neat like. Looks awesome up there. Got that badge we can put on the back of the tailgate here. And I think I figured out how to drop the tailgate without power.
Alright guys, so we've seen some pretty considerable changes of the Ford since the beginning of this video. We kind of got into that mood where we just wanted to get a lot of stuff done. Not to say that this build was kind of getting a little bit drug out in our personal opinion, but I was kind of getting pretty sick and tired of it just sitting here on the lift, kind of being a big paperweight, if you will. There's a lot done. We're basically getting the last few components on, which are these self-leveling arms right here. We've already got the front ones on. We just need to install the rear. We've got our dimensions set up, and we're pretty much ready to get those things mounted. But I've been looking at the camera sitting over in the corner there, and I wasn't trying to hold out on you guys. If anything, I think y'all can understand when you just want to get something done and nothing stands in your way. That's exactly the mindset that we've adopted since basically the start of today. We have made huge headway. Where do we even start? Dude, like from an update perspective, there's too many things to give you guys an update on. Let's just say that it's pretty much done. We'll start on the exterior real quick. We've got our mirrors, our painted cab lights from Recon, our painted bezels and headlights all put back together, our painted grill from Peach Bottom, painted badges. Literally everything from Peach Bottom has now been put back on the truck. Kind of knocked that out in between taking a break from some of the lift kit stuff, and it all turned out so sick. So real quick, paint match mirrors, chrome caps. We've got Recon switchback white LED mirror lights that switch to turn signals, white LED cab lights that were completely painted. Sean, you killed it on those. We've got our custom built in-house blacked out paint match bezels with our masked out LED C light, and then we've got our clears lenses in the side. So we did delete all of the orange lighting off this truck. And Jake, cue the lights, my brother. Oh, look at that, dude. They're already all on. It looks so sick. This thing looks menacing. Look at that paint match. The Lariat grill painted with the Black Ford badge. Might be one of my favorite looks of all time. We've got our LED Recon running lights in the mirrors, and then we've got our LED cab lights up top. So we did a complete orange amber delete on this truck, and we are ready to rock and roll. So sick.
Are you gonna stop teasing them, or are you gonna put the hood down?
Okay, go ahead. Ooh. Dude, this thing is completely different. We haven't even had a chance to sit here and embrace that. Those blacked out headlights though look so fantastic. We literally painted everything on the bezel except for this one little area here, the inner bezel and the outer bezel. Our turn signals have been masked out, our clears masked out. Sometimes we'll actually go through and mask and paint over the lens, but this time I wanted to leave it solid. So you got that complete breakout. Gives you really a dynamic look and makes this thing look so menacing. Sean, dude, you absolutely killed it. I feel like if you do LED upgrades to your exterior, you need to do it all. You can't do it piece by piece, because if you have white cab lights with orange mirror lights and orange ambers in the headlights, it kind of looks like you get dressed in the dark. Like, what happened? Like, your outfit doesn't match. You know what I'm saying? And then if you do like white mirror lights with orange cab lights, it's like, are they supposed to be you know what I'm saying? It's like, are they supposed to be buddies now or not? I don't know. So that has come a very long way. Over to the back of the bed, we do have our OEM F250 LED taillights that have been completely murdered out. They look absolutely stunning. Now, they are not painted because we still needed the LED to serve its function, actually shine through with some transparency, but they are real tinted. I mean, we're talking dark. As our finishing touch here on the back, of course, front emblem is black, back emblem is black with that nice chrome. It looks fantastic. I am so excited about getting this thing back on that truck right there. All right, boys, so lift kit, let's just say that at this point in time, we have power to everything. We've got a lot of our wiring somewhat tidied up. We still need to do a little bit of finishing touches here and there, but we've got our brackets welded on. I still need to do some painting just to cover up those welds. Everything is mounted up here. We've got our secondary tank, our primary tank. We've got our small purge tanks for the rear. We've got our 3/4 air line running to the rear bags. We've got our 1/4-inch line running up to the front bags, and everything is all synced up. We've got our power ran and tied into an ignition switch, so that way when you touch the ignition on this truck, it will then send power back here to get this thing up and running. We just tightened down all of our radius arms. We've got our caster looking fantastic. Our axles alignment is the exact same as when we started. We took measurements as per the instructions from Kelderin, so we appreciate that little tip. And we are looking really, really good. Now up front, we're looking super compressed right now because we got a lot of weight actually sitting on the back of the truck. We have our self-leveling arms. They are not level right now only because we don't have air in the system. We actually just started working on the back ones, and this is legitimately one of the last components that has to go on before we can start reassembling the body of the truck and actually calling this thing good. So I know we sped through a lot of that. We can cover more detail if you guys have more questions, but we really just wanted to get it done. I've been so excited about all the parts that we've been gathering for this build over the last 2 months, and I just got in the zone and I had to knock it out. We have been on a mission and we've been making great progress. Yes, if you're wondering, that is 2 separate dogs. If you look real closely, oh, we're spotted. Oh no, they see me. Hi, doggy. Welcome back to the vlog. Self-leveling arms are on, and guys, we gotta get our wheels and tires installed on this thing because it's been sitting on these lift arms for far too long. Now, if you've been following along with this build, you'll know that there were a set of 22x12 American Force wheels on this thing. They had since actually been sold, put them on a white Power Stroke, and they're looking fantastic. And well, what happened as part of that deal is we got these 37 pretty meaty setup that's gonna serve as a temporary wheel and tire so we can actually drive this thing and utilize this thing, make content with this thing, and not just talk about it on this lift over here until our specialty forged wheels arrive. For everybody that said that they're not a big fan of offset, well, I know you're smashing that thumbs up button right now. The absolute first time that we've got these 37s on and Jake is jumping up on in this thing, pressurized the system. We have not checked for any leaks. There's still a few loose bolts in the front and the back on the track bars, but we just need to know. It's making things. We're on air, boys. This is sick. Surprisingly pretty quiet. I imagine it'll take a while to fill up. I'm gonna think of it, I actually don't know the full cycle time of the pump from completely empty. You getting this thing calibrated right now?
I'm trying to. The vehicle and all wheels free of obstructions. Are you ready?
Yes. Dude, this thing is massive now. That is an extremely accomplishing feeling. Oh my God, guys, the suspense is building right now, and I wish that I could stay here to just share the experience with you guys, but unfortunately, I gotta get back home. We got a 4-month-old at the house, and we gotta make sure that we're always hitting his bedtime, and we have worked all day. I say we put about 8 hours into this thing, and we have made considerable progress. Again, I really want to apologize to skipping a lot of the installation. I just want to be as transparent as possible with you guys, as I really like to bring you into our world through our builds and what it is to have this YouTube channel. And sometimes when you're working on a project as complicated and as manually intensive as this one, you just need to keep the camera off and need to grab as many tools as possible to get the job done. I genuinely did not want to ride this thing out any longer because it has honestly just been wearing on me. Every single day I've been waking up thinking about how we have so much work to get done in a project that we've never done before, and I was just motivated beyond belief. I know you guys can understand, and I know you've been in similar situations. So Jake's gonna chill back. He's working on calibrating the system right now. We think it has to build full pressure in the compressor. As you can hear, it's still running. It's filling up all of the tanks that we have, all 4 tanks that are on board. And once that's ready, we can put the bed back on, hopefully in the next video, and then we can get this thing out on the road and genuinely see what it's like to have a truck on air ride. I've got so many videos in store. Once it's done, if you have any ideas about things that you want to see specifically with it, definitely drop those comments below. Oh man, this is my first time legitimately stepping outside all day, and it's already almost dark out. We're gonna be taking 8-ball home tonight. We haven't had much time to spend with that thing. We're still trying to get down to the track. It's just been kind of difficult. But this is your second to last reminder about Dream Diesel giveaway number 13. So if you guys want to get entered for the 700 horsepower DURTYMAX and $10,000 cash, 10 times entries are back, and this giveaway ends the 29th. And also for you guys that hadn't caught, this is dog number 2, JKU Rubicon. We're also giving this one away through Doors Off Supply Company, and right now 10 times entries are live, but they're also expiring in 2 days. So if you want to get entered for a chance to win that Rubicon right there, which literally allows you to do anything that your heart desires, you might want to get entered for that thing, because believe me when I tell you, it's a completely different experience than driving a diesel truck, and it is definitely something that you need to experience.